What's going on, everyone? What's going on to all the earth signs out there? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Hope you guys are having a good week, good weekend, good day, good evening, good night, whichever. Welcome back to my channel, Tapping In with Geo. It is me, yours truly. Okay, so it's not that I don't know how to start your reading earth signs. I just wish I kind of had the camera recording for the shuffling that I was doing, because you kind of have the same card as the fire signs did. Archangel Michael. Trusting heaven, you are safe. Angels staying close. Surrender your concern and allow a miracle to happen. So as I was shuffling, trying to get your card, I was trying to meditate and whatnot. And first card that popped out was Archangel Michael. But I took the card and I put it right back in the deck, because I was like, obviously, I'm talking to myself, but in my head, I was like, no, Michael, you can't really come out here 2 times in a row. Like, what's going on? And so I'm shuffling, and then a few cards fall out. As I'm putting them back in, the very last card, like, I've already shuffled a few times, so I don't know where he's in, inside of the deck. So the very last card that I'm about to put back inside, I just so happen to flip it over and it's him again. I'm like, okay. Put him back in, shuffling, and then he literally falls out for a 3rd time. And so at this point, I'm not gonna fight. It wasn't like I was fighting, but I'm not going to. Just leave it alone. I won't deny him. If Archangel Michael wants to be out here, let it ride, because he obviously has something to say. And by me continuously putting him back in the deck, I'm shutting him up. So let him speak. Now, what I'm picking up mostly from him is that you do have Archangel Michael by your side, earth signs. As I was reading the definition to myself, angels stand close is what really popped out, other than everything else. Out of everything else, angels stand close popped out. And so I really do think, earth signs, you have specifically Archangel Michael by your side. I'm kind of because I'm going to do the water signs tomorrow. So if he shows up again for a 3rd time, something is up. The 2nd time in a row he showed up for 2 readings. And then today he's shown up 3 times. He wants to be out here. Sapphire? Something about sapphire? Because there's a well, his eyes are blue too, but there's like this little is that crystal right there on his sword, and then his eyes are blue. So I don't know what that means, sapphire. My eyes are drawn to it. He's out here twice. obviously he has something to say. Bottom of the deck is Ace of Swords and the High Priestess. So cool. Let me shuffle these so I can get what I need to get. What do you want to tell the people? St. Michael, Archangel Michael, what do you want to tell the people for the earth signs? Okay. Let me shuffle this last one. See, the funny thing is I would have already been shuffled these cards before. That sucked. I would have already shuffled these cards before, but since Michael was like, you know, really trying to show up, he didn't give me a chance to do anything else. Third time's the charm, maybe. Right after that, I just cut the camera on because what are the messages for the earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorns? What do you want to tell them? What do they need to know? Any healing messages? Any warnings? What are they looking forward to? What do they need to watch out for? And stop. Cool. Angels stand close. Archangel is out here protecting, guiding, wielding his sword. What's going on with Taurus? Taurus, you have the Six of Cups. Something about the younger days. Some form of like old memories coming back to you, maybe like an old friend, old family member. It could be a visit from the other side in your dreams, maybe. Excuse me. Virgo, Three of Wands. Angels staying close. Because for Taurus, what I'm really feeling is like, this is one angel giving someone something. This is an angel that's kind of providing someone something. That's why I was saying something from the other side. Maybe it's like a visit from, you know, past loved one. Obviously, we can't see spirits, so this is kind of like, you know, one person actively taking something from someone else, but it could just be spirit moving you towards, or it's like the energy is not really speaking to me yet. Like right now, I'm just kind of like in the dark. Because over here, angels stand close. This is an angel that's watching over somebody. Watching what you do, Virgos. Now, the messages could be for any one of the signs. So if I'm specifically talking to Virgos, it could also have something to do with Taurus or Capricorn, vice versa. But for Virgos right now, this is kind of like someone, an angel who is watching over you. And the reason that's why I'm saying angel, because Archangel Michael right now is in red. And then you have this individual in red. And I don't know what the third card is going to bring. So, third card for Capricorn. There's no red. Capricorn, Page of Wands. Surrender your concerns. What concerns do you have, Capricorns? I won't lie to you, I really do feel like I want to redo this reading. Because I'm just... Let's continue. Because had it been for anything else, I would have just redone it. But given Archangel Michael popped out here the way that he did a couple of times, I'm for some reason I feel caught off guard. I don't know what's happening. So let's start with Taurus first. Taurus, you have the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups, this is someone giving you something. This is a past memory, a past loved one, some kind of reminiscing, remembering, old coming back. What is that speaking on? Judgment, Nine of Pentacles, and Eight of Wands. This is weird. Taurus, you're not the first sign that kind of has like a hint or like a touch of something I've picked up from last week. Judgment, Nine of Pentacles, and Eight of Wands. Some type of something that has happened. It's kind of like a final say, like a final result, has led you into being good and great. Like you're moving on and you're not worried anymore. Now, angels stand close. Archangel Michael might have something to do with this. So this is definitely some type of like, it does feel like a cutoff energy. So I'm not too sure. My hand accidentally hit this card and it kind of like it kind of went like this. And I just picked it up for no reason, the Seven of Swords. And so I know that you guys were kind of handling some kind of Seven of Swords energy within the past two readings, I do believe. So what this is kind of telling me is that, you know, Archangel Michael had some heavy hand in this situation, cutting off a situation. But it is telling me that you're kind of being given what you've lost. You're kind of falling back to like something you've once known, that was yours, that was very, very familiar to you. Younger. I did say something about being visited by a past loved one on the other side, maybe in your dreams. But you're being handed and given something. It's yours, and you're kind of just going about your merry way. There's a final say in something. But you're maybe, I think, the second or third sign that has something to do with the past readings. So I'm not sure if this is going to be like a continuation with the other two groups, but not these two groups, water and air, if they're going to be any kind of like, because I know that's not really my intention, but then again, it's just always there. So I don't know. Well, yes, because I do remember that you were something. It's like things. Maybe it was money or information that was being taken from you, and it's just being given back to you right now. That's why it's the Nine of Pentacles, because it's everything that was kind of swiped away from you. Now you're just going about your business. It does really kind of give the notion of like you minding your business, and all of a sudden you have things being taken from you. Final call, final judgment, final like say was done. And all of these Nine of Pentacles is just everything that you have lost, in a sense. Everything that was taken from you. And the Eight of Wands is just you going back to business. Virgo. Why is Archangel Michael here for you, Virgos? Ten of Pentacles. Six of Cups. Okay, so there is... So there is a slight bit of... Wow, that's weird. How does that happen? Okay, well, it doesn't really matter how does it happen. You have angels by you, Virgo. Angels staying close. Specifically Archangel Michael. For sure. You also have a sense of like a hint, or well, not even, like you kind of have it just as much as Taurus does from last week's. I believe last week was like a situation where there was some BS that you found out. And it was kind of like you did felt betrayed by it. But it was something that if you didn't take yourself out of, you was going to lose everything that you have built. Ten of Pentacles. And it is a situation of someone that you know already. It's someone that you know. Someone that you're used to. Someone that's around you. Someone that you definitely deal with has gone ahead and kind of is falling on the Ten of Swords type of thing towards you. And, you know, with the Ten of Pentacles, that's kind of like everything that you have built with somebody. That's everything that you have added into the situation. It's just kind of, and I remember saying that you were kind of like extremely upset with it. Very, very mad. But the reason it was, which is really funny, because with the Three of Wands, this is an angel kind of like watching the situation go down. And I don't really remember what I said about yours, Virgos, but I think it was some type of like, you were going to be very, very, you were going to be messy in the situation, but messy in every sense of like, you was going to get yours, what's owed to you. Like, you're going to get yours. You're not going to let somebody just kind of like run you over with whatever BS that they have going on. So with the Three of Wands, the angel's kind of like watching the land. They're watching you. They're watching the whole situation go down. It's like angels staying close. Like, they're making sure that you get what's yours. You know, you see what's going on. You kind of have like some type of idea of what you want to do. But I think I remember saying, don't think twice and kind of like breathe and don't do anything too hasty. Don't be too messy, I think is what I said. Don't be too messy about the situation. Because, you know, falling on swords can lead somebody to really just take all 10 of them and just swing back. But you have to really be strategic about what you're going to do elsewhere. Okay, Capricorn. Page of Wands, Capricorn. The Hanged Man. King of Cups. Seven of Swords. Capricorns, I do believe you're kind of on the same, you're picking up on the same energy too. You're picking up on the same energy too. Because right now what I'm seeing for Capricorns is you're trying to get back to something. You're trying to do something. You're trying to create something. You're trying to start a project. You're just trying to get yourself up and out there. You're in the hangman position. You're kind of thinking about what to do because you have two options. I really was saying that last time. So before I continue, if this reading, if these messages are seeming very repetitive, they kind of really are. As far as I'm concerned, all these three signs right here, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, you're pretty much just reiterating what I've already picked up on your individual signs last week. And I think it happened again, maybe for 1 or 2 signs in the fire signs I did yesterday. So I don't know why. And I usually don't really pick up on the same energy at the same time. Because that means that it's now the 3rd week that I've picked up on Taurus with the same problem situation. By far, Taurus is the one that's leading in repetitiveness. This is the 3rd week. 2 separate weeks of individuals, and then this is the 3rd week of like a collective Earth. But anyway, moving on. So I do apologize if it is sounding repetitive. That's what I was trying to get at. But Capricorns, you guys are kind of like stuck in something that you actually kind of care about from the heart matter, or something that you want to do because everybody else is doing it. The reason as to why 7 of Swords is because it's almost kind of like it's trending. Everybody else is doing it, so if you fall into doing it, you're kind of not going to get what's really owed to you. You're looking to get somewhere, you're looking to get bigger, you're looking to get known, to be known. But it is something that means it's something that you can do that everyone else is doing, but it's kind of tricky. But you know, if you do what it is that you truly love and truly care about, you have like a lot of ideas, you have like a lot of stuff to offer. So whether it's, I don't know, fashion, if it's videos that you're making on TikToks or YouTube or whatever, you're torn between doing what everyone else is doing, but you know how much that's going to take time away from you, because you do have the time right here, the stopwatch. So it's kind of like, do you want something that's going to take time away from you, or do you want to do something that you can give time to? Because if you can give time to it, it's something that you care about. So you can do it whenever you want and really put in the energy and amount of effort in it. But if it's something that's going to take time away from you, now you kind of like fall slave into, you know, trickery. You kind of fall victim to being toyed with, and always have to kind of follow the wave and try to find the next best thing. But it's like you're always missing out, or you're always not doing exactly what they're doing. But if you're doing exactly what you want to do whenever you want to do it, you have all the time in the world, because you're giving time to it instead of it taking time away from you. I remember saying that for you. So from what I can see here, because what's really funny, because I remember saying, right, the only thing in Archangel Michael that I was seeing is angels stand close. I think it's like right here, if you can see it. Angels stand close. That's what I was really kind of, that's what really kind of was bold when I was reading the it. But what's funny is, for Taurus, yes, angels stand close. For Virgos, surrender your concerns. And then now for Capricorn, is allowing a miracle to happen. Allow a miracle to occur. Because this is you being in Page of Wands, just starting out, just getting back to. You have two options, but go with the one that is more heart-centered. Go with the one that you can give time to whenever you want to or can. Give the one that you're passionate about. Give the one that you can see you doing multiple things with. Because that's where the miracle is. That's where it just will all fall into place for you. I won't lie, this reading kind of, personally for me, it sucks. I don't like where it's going. I don't like how it's going. It's already been, 31 minutes now, and I feel like I haven't said anything. I've just been repeating. Well, maybe that's what it is. It's supposed to be. Who knows? But for all three of you guys, you do have Archangel Michael on your side. You do have some type of you don't know how you was going to be able to do something, but it just kind of naturally was occurring. It just kind of fell into place. It just kind of naturally happened. Let me not waste any more of anybody's time. Let me just get one final card for each, and I will let you go. Honestly, I don't know if this video will make the light of day. But if I can't bring myself to make another earth sign reading, then this will be the one. But I will tell you guys now, this is by far not my best work. But I forgot who said it. It was definitely a reader on YouTube. I forgot who. But they said that sometimes if they don't connect with the cards or they don't connect with the reading, absolutely not one bit. But it resonates a whole lot for the other people that are taking in the information. So for me, it just feels repetitive, and it feels like I've just been blabbing for 30 minutes about nothing of nothing. But maybe whomever is watching this is getting a whole lot of information. Maybe that's the case. Hope that's the case. I don't know. What's the final message? Okay, for a Taurus, you have the Tower. For some reason, that seems Virgos, the Moon. In Taurus, you have the High Priestess. So Taurus, for you, you have the Tower, which is definitely representing kind of like that judgment. Whomever you've got, whoever you've removed out of your life, whomever you've cut away, whomever Archangel Michael has led you away from, that's the breaking of the foundation. So whomever that you're seeing kind of like, relationship or dynamic is kind of like crumbling or kind of like not really up to where it used to before. That's who it was. That's who was, messing with you, whether you know it or not. Whatever foundation between you and someone else is not working anymore, that's the individual that has been taken from you. And so you're just getting things back. Virgos, the Moon. You are in a place where you want to go to the depths and dark parts and the other side of who you are. Like it's one of those things where it's like, what's really on the line is everything about you, Ten of Pentacles, that's everything that's online, and you're in a position as to where like you're in a tough spot. And it's almost like the only way that you can really react is by going to the dark parts of yourself. But it's like a constant teeter back and forth of should I or should I not. I remember saying, I don't condone you going too buck wild and doing anything, but you do have, an angel out here that's guiding you, so you probably will never be able to dive in too deep into dark parts of yourself. You won't ever go in too deep. You don't have to worry about you doing something that you will regret. It's just more so that's where your mind is at, and you really want to do damage. You really want to just go down there and just collect whatever it is that you can. You want to take all of those 10 swords, double them, and throw them back. But you're kind of being asked to do, not turn the other cheek, but do the mature thing. That's what I'm heavily picking up on. You're kind of being asked to do the mature thing. Like, just do the right thing. I do understand, but it's more so like, don't allow yourself to be as dirty as whomever messed you up or whoever dirtied you. Capricorn, the High Priestess. You already know what to do, where to go. You already, you feel it. You just feel it. It's like two options that gets presented to you, but without a shadow of a doubt, you know exactly which one to go to. It's almost kind of like the one that you should go to is almost kind of like boring. It's almost like mundane. It's almost like it doesn't do you much of anything. But that's the perfect one. Because the other one you kind of already know, okay, well, you just intuitively know the right one from the wrong one. And the right one is almost kind of like very, very bland, but it will get you this is for Capricorns. It will get you on top. It will get you being, Empress energy. It will get you being King of Pentacles, Earth sign energy. It will get you to wherever you're looking to go. Caps. One more time. Ace of Pentacles. Like, you will end up making the right decision because your heart will speak louder than your mind. What everybody else is doing will speak very little of what you want to do for yourself. I think that was a message. So, Earth signs, if this message resonated to you in any way, shape, or form, leave a like. And if it did not, you can go ahead and leave a comment. Because as far as I'm concerned, this is just me blabbing my mouth. Honestly. I just feel like I was talking more than any type of helping that I was doing, any type of healing that I could provide. And also subscribe if you feel compelled to, but other than that, I will see you guys pretty soon. Later.